Imagine someone's mocking your religion, or the God you pray to. They tell you your religious beliefs are stupid. What would you do? Throughout history, we've seen people divide, fight, and even go to war over religious beliefs. Governments have used religion to unite populations and, at times, to consolidate their own power. But why does religion evoke such intense emotions? Why can a few words about God provoke reactions that other topics rarely do? And is that intensity a strength, a weakness, or simply part of being human? One possible answer has less to do with religion itself and more to do with identity. Imagine a child growing up with no concept of religion, no prayers, no holy books, no idea of God at all. At age 25, someone says, "God doesn't exist." Would the reaction be the same? The question points us towards something important. For many people, religion is not simply a belief acquired in adulthood. It is woven into childhood memories, family traditions, celebrations, moral lessons, friendships, and community. It may be present in the first stories they hear, the first prayers they learn, and the first explanations they receive about life and death. By the time they are adults, religion may no longer feel like something they believe. It feels like part of who they are. When a belief becomes intertwined with identity, criticism of that belief can feel like criticism of your parents, your culture, your childhood, your community, and your sense of self. Psychologists have long observed that people do not simply defend ideas. We often defend identities. The closer a belief is to our sense of self, the more a challenge to that belief can feel like a challenge to us. And perhaps that is why discussions about religion often become emotional so quickly. What begins as a disagreement about an idea can feel like a disagreement about a person. A question can feel like an attack. A criticism can feel like disrespect, and mockery can feel deeply personal. While we may not always control how we feel, we do have a choice in how we respond. We cannot control what people say about our beliefs. We can only control how we respond. And perhaps the most powerful response is not always anger, outrage, or retaliation. Sometimes it is simply recognizing that another person's words do not have to become our burden. If our first instinct is always to defend our beliefs, we may miss the opportunity to examine them, question them, or better understand an opposing perspective. The more aware we become of that process, the more freedom we have in choosing how to respond.